is empty. So no one is gonna mistreat me or call me names or look at me funny or take videos of me because I'm wearing a mask. I'm not wearing a mask now because the bus is empty. So I just want this world to be better. I want people to stick for one another. I want people to stop just saying, I'm not racist, I have black friends, and start sticking for black people in public transportation when they're being humiliated, in supermarkets when they're being humiliated in public. I want people to step up and do more than just, oh, I have my black friends, I treat them well, so who cares what else happens? Let's do something about that. That's all. That's all I have to say about that. We need to be extra careful because it's really slippery. Oh, it's because you're old. No, it's because I'm not Norwegian. I haven't had that many years of experience. I didn't grow up sliding in ivy patches, right? I grew up between Brazil and the United States. And I lived in the United States in the 70s with my parents, my biological parents. And then in the 80s and 90s, went back to finish my high school studies, and I lived with an American family. It was the end of the 80s, beginning of the 90s. And then I used to go to the States every year to visit my USA family. I did that every year until 1996. That's what I did. It was a beautiful part of my life. But like I was saying, I don't like sliding on ice patches or when the ground is icy. I put those spikes at the bottom of my shoes so I can actually walk with a certain level of safety. But I don't like it. I see, it's not about being old. I'm very fit. I can get up without having to hold on to things. Like I don't have a huge beer belly or anything. I don't have a six-pack, but my stomach is relatively flat. I still fit in clothes I've had since my 20s, give or take 5-8 kilos, maybe 10. I'm still the same. And that has a lot to do with my levels of fitness. So I just don't like walking on the icy ground. And when I see people sliding like they're having so much fun, it just brings me, it kind of almost gives me a heart attack because I don't know if they're going to slide all the way through or if they're going to fall. So yes, it's not my favorite thing to watch people slide in the ice. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. So it's been snowing a lot the past few days, but then it stopped and it's melted. Between yesterday and today, it has melted to melt. Å smelte. To melt. Just in case somebody is watching who wants to learn how to say things properly in English and in Norwegian. A typical weekend for me is gym, library, sitting on a couch with my husband, watching Brazilian soap operas, hanging out with my daughter, and she's showing me TikToks, and we talk a lot about all sorts of different things. She goes off to see her boyfriend. I sleep a lot because I need to rest. I work out at the gym because I mostly work out at home because of a certain situation at the gym. I don't feel safe going there all the time. Not all the time, but on the weekends I go. But I work out at home every day. I walk about 5 kilometers a day, really fast. I do between 200 and 500 sit-ups. And I do between 100 and 500 squats, different types of squats. What else do I do? I lift very, very, very tiny weights at home. I do my own weight, exercises with my own weight. I do that every day, every single day. And then if I have time to go to the gym, I go to the gym as well. But on the weekends, I get to do all of that, and for sure, I get to go to the gym. See, the snow has melted. It's gonna come back, and I know it. So, if you're watching this, open the actual channel and see what else I have in there. I have interviews. They're kind of like a podcast. I have videos of different countries where I've been, not that many, but at least 4 major ones where I've been and lived for a period of time. Anybody who has a lot of money can go to 50 countries and take beautiful pictures in 50 countries. Congratulations on that. But they won't remember a lived experience in each country. Whereas you can live in 5 different countries throughout your life and have meaningful lived experience in these countries. And you'll have something a lot more valuable. Yeah, whomever has this bike here, you should not have your bike here. That's the place for bikes there. I bet if this was me, they would have already made me move it, right? Because if you're not a white Norwegian, you can't do anything. You have to be extra careful. Oh well, just follow the channel for more. Subscribe.